Hello, one and all. I'm Miss Gregory, and I'm here to talk about our weekly art activity. We hopefully got to see the video about John Constable, and so we're going to be talking about landscapes and outdoor artwork. So I've got a fun little project for us to do today. I've got something that I've already made, but it's basically just the shell of a tree. And you can do this easily at home if you have a Sharpie or a black marker. Just get a blank piece of paper and kind of just draw the trunk and the early branches of your tree with the marker. Now from there, I would love for you, if you can, to try to color it in. And I want you to look at how I am doing this coloring aspect, okay? So, you are going to see me making long strokes with the crayon or the colored pencil, and they're really close together. And what this does is gives the illusion of texture like tree bark would have. So these long strokes together, and then you can have some of them kind of come up and curl around. That's going to kind of look like knots on a tree, and that's going to make it look a little bit more authentic. So not really just scribbling all over the place. We are making intentional lines here, very close together and very long to give the illusion of texture. So what I have decided to do with the tree is to go outside and add a little bit of outside to this. So I would like for you to see if you've got some glue. If you don't, you can find other ways of adhering stuff to your paper. But I went and found a bush and I grabbed a bunch of leaves. And so what I'm going to do is put my glue down these leaves. And you can smush them, make them flat, or you can actually just kind of leave them the way they are naturally to give a little bit of three-dimensionality to your work. So, like so, just put them all over. Layer them on top of each other. These don't really want to stick very well, but that's okay. They will eventually. And if you want them to be a little bit more flat or adhere a little bit better, after you've done this aspect of it, you can put like a book or something heavy that's smooth on top of it. So, I would encourage you to go off the page. That's going to look really fun. I think these look better when I have them flipped up like that. Yeah. So, overlap. Get a little bit of the texture and the perspective on this. And then, of course, try to go off the page. Oh, that's fun. I like that. So, I'm just going to fill up the space. That's good, yeah. And then let that dry. And you've got yourself a really cool tree. Now, I've got some other ideas of how you can work with this. So we had Theo work on this one. We had some pastas and we dyed them. It's a very simple process of just food coloring and rubbing alcohol. If you want to know how we did that, I can definitely tell you if you want to call me or email me. We did it lots of different colors, but we did the green and the red. So we did that with Theo. And then Josie, we had some sequins at home. And so Josie made her leaves into these sequin shapes. And so you can really do whatever you want with your branches and leaves. It can be anything, just so long as it, kind of fills up your space. So this is something that I think just about any age level could do. And you can just tailor it to how you want, how complicated you want it to be. But I do have another idea for this week, since we talked about Constable and we talked about his love of the outdoors, and since the weather is getting really nice outside, see if you can just go outside and draw a picture of what you see from your backyard or your front yard or from your window. Draw the mountains, draw, even if it's not necessarily a sort of landscapey type thing, if it looks a bit more urban, that's okay. But just try to draw something that you see outside from the view that you have at your home. This is the observational drawing that I talk about with you guys a lot, and we try to do at least once or twice a year when we're at school. So now is a good opportunity to hone up your drawing skills by doing some observational outside landscape drawing. So if you all get to do that, if you get to do something like this, please send me a picture of it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see what any artwork is that you guys are doing. So thank you very much, and I miss you all very much, and I hope everybody's doing well. So we'll just keep on keeping on. Talk to you soon. Bye.